It's got to be tough. I mean, did you look at your father as like, did you know what how big of a celebrity, what a rock star he was? Did you go back and review old concerts, and did you do a lot of research, or you didn't want to know as much and you kind of just ignored it?
No,
because some people are like, yeah, he's this, but I don't watch any of that, or I don't.
It started to when I was in my early teens, when I really got into music, and all the bands that I really liked. Back in the day when you would read them by, Rolling Stone or Kerrang or Hit Parade, any music magazine, a lot of these bands would say, oh, my dad was a huge influence, or Black Sabbath was a huge influence. And that really, then I started kind of looking at it more. I could remove myself and examine his body of work as a fan, ultimately. And
thank God you liked it, because
yeah.
there's a chance you might not have.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been like a Humperdinck or something guy, kind of like with some, love ballads that you were just like, oh boy.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it was, I really, yeah, I was listening to Sabbath in my car the other day.
Did you ever tell him, like, I really like your music?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did he say?
We were actually sat around talking about it yesterday. He asks specifics like, well, what about it? Or, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Like
right.
He's, my dad's incredibly critical of his work. He's very, he just picks it apart and doesn't really think
he doesn't listen to it.
No, he does a lot.
He does.
Yeah. Because he's always, I think, critiquing it.
Wow.
But it was, but it's hard. Like we were having this conversation yesterday about like, the contribution of Black Sabbath and his solo stuff, and he was kind of comparing to other bands, this, that, and the other. And I was like, ultimately, think what you want about your music it's one thing, but you got to look at the what people say about it. And there are so many artists today that attribute their either passion for music or the creativity or whatever to what you did. And
absolutely.
And I was like, that ultimately is what you should hang your hat on. Don't listen to critics, because critics aren't writing fucking music.
I know. Listen
to the people that see your art and then want to create art either similarly or continue on what you've done.
Have you ever seen your dad cry before?
Oh yeah.
Really? He's a crier?
He will.
Like, what does he cry about?
When when certain friends have died, or
Has he ever cried to you like, I'm proud of you, or?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does it make you cry when he cries?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think everyone cries when their dad cries.
I've only heard my dad cry once when my sister passed, and it was on the phone, and I never have seen my dad emote. Like, I've never seen any emotion out of him. Only just, Grr.
How old is your dad? Is he
He's 74 now?
Yeah, my dad's 76. It's that generation.
It was like, it hit me to the freaking core. It rattled me. I was like, it was so emotional.
Yeah.
And I just was like, I don't know what to say, Dad. I love you. I'm here for you. It just, to leave me speechless is pretty incredible. And that was really hard, because he doesn't do that. Are your parents ones that growing up, when they're wrong, do they admit it?
My dad will.
He will.
My dad will.
I fucked up.
Yeah. He will admit it. My mom is a little more stoic with admitting that kind of stuff, but she will get there. She absolutely will.